Hello and welcome to another episode of Training on the Landing. Today we're going to get into creating new leads, some of the benefits of going through this process and how to track and maintain where your conversations are and what steps need to be taken next. So, using a tablet, when you open up the landing, you'll first see the feed. You'll want to click the button up on the very top left. It looks like 3 horizontal lines. You could call it a sandwich or a cheeseburger, whatever helps you remember. From here, you want to click on your leads. When you click on the leads section, you'll see your most recent leads that you've opened in the system. This list should include every lead that you've created. Up on the top right, you want to click the New button. This is the lead creation page. In this page, you can see dozens of different fields. Several of them have a red asterisk or star next to them. These are the required fields that are mandatory to fill out in order to create and save a new lead. So you can see, again, multiple fields down below. There's tons of great information. But for this stage, let's keep it as simple as we possibly can, and you'll see why here soon. So the system's going to automate the lead owner to whoever is using this use case. What you'll want to do first is type into the company field the name of the company that you're speaking with. For this case, let's use Dave's Diner. So we want to assign a primary seller. It'll give you a drop-down field to start typing in your name because we want this sale to be associated with you, obviously, to make sure that you get paid for it. Next, we want to enter the name of the person we're speaking with. So we've already added a company name, but we need to make sure we have an individual's name. So for this case, let's add Mr. Harvey Upton. The next field we want to fill out is product interest. This one's really important because it's going to notify the specific product leadership of which conversation you're starting. If we're talking to them about payment processing, if we're talking to them about Peachworks or payroll, the owners and VPs and leadership of those individual products will be notified when you open a new lead or create a new lead specific to their product. And it really is helpful throughout this conversation. So for this case, we'll select payment processing. Next is lead status. When you click the field, a drop-down will appear. Select new if we're creating a new lead. And that's a wrap on our required fields. Again, we're going to keep it really simple for this initial lead creation, and you'll see why here in just a minute. Once we've entered all of our information, click Save on the top right to save this lead. All right, for the next section, once a new lead is created and saved, you have the ability at any time to go back and edit any of these fields that you need to. All you have to do is click the button on the bottom left when you're viewing this lead that says Edit, and it will open up the section again, a lot like what we were looking at earlier, whether it's I need to change the product interest or maybe I spelled Mr. Harvey Upton's last name incorrectly and I need to go correct that mistake. It's as easy as clicking the edit button within the lead. Click save when you're done, and let's see what we need to do to convert this lead and move the sales process forward. So we've created a new lead for Mr. Harvey Upton, who owns Dave's Diner. We had our initial meeting with Harvey and everything went fantastic, and so we want to move the process forward. What you would want to do next in the landing is to convert Harvey into an account and an opportunity. So in order to do that, on the bottom right, you'll see a button, blue button, 3 dots. It says Show More. When you click that button, you'll have another drop-down of options to select. Within this drop-down, we'll want to choose Convert, the orange button towards the bottom. So once we click Convert, we come to the Convert Lead page. You'll notice under the converted status, it's noted as qualified. This is a pre-populated status, and you don't need to edit anything at this point in time. You'll also notice that the record owner pulled through from our previous information. We'll want to make sure that the record owner is yourself. That way the opportunity and the account that we create are going to also be tied to you as the owner. When we created the lead, we added a company name to it, but we have not created a new account for this specific conversation. In order to do that, click the account field and in the top right hand, choose the button that says New. Now we're at the new account page. Again, you'll see some fields that have the red star, the red asterisk next to the name. That specifies that these are required fields and you will have to put something in them. So for the account name, since the company is Dave's Diner, we'll put the exact same title in the account name field. Now, I mentioned earlier in the lead side of things, we wanted to keep it simple because we're going to end up adding this information again further down the road. And since a lot of it doesn't pull through automatically for you, save the time in the lead creation and spend that time here in the account creation field. This is where it can be really beneficial for you to include a little bit of extra detail, even things like the address of the business, even a city, state, or a billing zip code is really helpful if you wanted to later on filter down and look at some better reporting of what you have in the system working and not. So again, go through the new account information, make sure you filled out all of the required fields, adding any additional detail as you see fit, and click Save. The last thing we need to do to convert this lead is add an opportunity name. So again, the company name is Dave's Diner. For this opportunity name, we're going to list the company's name along with the product they're interested in. In our case, we have Dave's Diner who's interested in payment processing. Once you have all the fields filled out in the Convert Lead page, all you need to do is click the Convert button on the top right, and your new account, your new opportunity will be created from this lead. Now that you have an account and opportunity created for this merchant, you have access to create a merchant application, but we're going to save that for another day. Creating and tracking your leads is a fantastic way to maintain your pipeline. Think of it as a replacement for the little black book where you used to write down all the people you'd met, their information, phone numbers, and emails, but it's all captured and maintained in a single system. Thanks for watching, and don't forget you can email us at salestraining@getbeyond.com at any time. Have a great day.